Thanks to all our active patrons who have contributed a lifetime of $100 or more to reach Garuk Dong level status.
Here is the list of those special patrons in order of contributions.
If you would like to support our show, check out the Commander Smiths at patreon.com. Ooh, welcome to the Commander Smiths.
We are the Commander Smiths.
I'm Adam Smith.
And I'm Lowry Smith.
Don't worry.
We're cousins.
And I just realized I kind of fucked up the echoing beginning opener shit because I normally mute it so that we don't have a double because whatever, never mind. Only YouTubers will know what happened there because it's going to sound really funky. I'm a little flustered. I got a little sick guy.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he might have COVID or something like that. Like 15 minutes ago, he was hallucinating. So I was about to just be like, fuck it. And then I got him out of it, got him popsicles and yogurt. And he's on his iPad at this moment because he's been sleeping all day.
We had all of the kids together this weekend.
So let's hopefully
I mean,
the
he either
dominoes
got it from one of them or gave it to all of them.
Yeah.
Yay.
So yeah, this is episode 293. We're going to kind of go through this really quick. It's one of those episodes though. It's a secret. We have yet another secret lair, another kind of like a super drop in a way. I don't know. This one's a super drop.
It's big enough to be a super drop.
Yeah, it doesn't say super drop, but it's a spooky drop is what it is. That's
Oh, I get it. That's why we did Princess Bride. That's not spooky.
I know. I don't get that.
We got the rights to this for a little bit. Let's make some cards.
Oh, is it? Travis said, guess who just became a patron? This guy.
Yeah, literally. I didn't even know you're going to.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, hang on a second. I got to write Travis's name on here. All right. Trav, because we do have another one. It's a 2-weeker. Trav Knight is going to be on there as well. So, yeah, we're going to get to things pretty quick. We're going to make sure to hit the secret lair just in case if my little guy, the first time I have my door open because my wife isn't home. That's the other part of this whole thing.
Yeah.
So I'm
bad timing.
Yeah.
Tell her not to work so hard and be so good at her job and,
yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Just be a toxic male about this.
The worst part is every time like she FaceTimed today, Zeke just turned into a puddle. And like, it was like, I wanted him to talk to her, but at the same point, he missed her even more. And it just seemed to like get worse in a way. So she's like, I'm not going to call until he's better or on my way. I'll see him tomorrow. I was like, I got it. So,
okay.
But yeah, so we have Secret Lair. What else do we have? What else do we have going on? We have that.
We're going to do the second to last round of the tournament of the best Planeswalkers. And I don't know who's going to go into the finals, but either way, it's going to be impressive. And then we have Stump the Smith Savant. Do we have who is trying to stump me tonight?
I think I said last week, Copper the Hog. I meant Copper the Dog.
Is your hog out?
Is your hog out? Yeah. So Copper the Dog is going to. Oh, and what just came in today was the ante got bigger. So we have the new Blood Moon in the enchanted. What is it? Enchanted, whatever they're called. I don't know.
The foil,
whatever
from Wilds of Eldraine.
So we have that Smothering Tithe, then the border breaking thing, and then the proxy of Delighted Halfling. So. Yes, I confirmed we did. This is week number 7. So this is only the second or third time ever that we've gotten to this round. First time since we changed the rules. And any other time that you made it here, you lost on this one. So just throwing that out there.
Just especially after that losing streak I was on. Yeah. Maybe I feel like I can go a little bit.
Maybe. This one's going to be tough. I'm not going to lie. This one's going to be tough. So but yeah, so that's it. We had our Smith gather. I mean, we can do a really quick review this last weekend. We had our Smith reunion up at the cabin where we have guys weekend, Lutzen and everything. And it was good. We got all the kids together. It was the last night, all the dads None of the spouses came except for one
No.
one spouse of one of our other cousins. But then it was just all the OG Smiths, I guess, not the spouses of the Smiths were all there. So then at the last night, me, you, brother Joe, and your brother Grant just sat and drank, and then all the kids played right in the room. Here's the problem with kids these days. Here's the problem is we got them so used to no commercials with iPads that they don't know what to fucking do when there's a normal like movie on a TV and there's commercials.
They're watching a movie, and then all of us would like know when a commercial's going because they're throwing pillows at each other and they're just going wild. You know, it's 10 o'clock at night. You're like, guys, quiet.
And then as soon as the movie came back on, watch it. Up commercials. It's just fucking chaos. It's like, oh geez. But that was fun. We had good talks, good beers. Kids had a good time. And then I've been dealing with one last thing. So then saw you in the morning before we were leaving. I was like, we're not gonna be able to go hiking because Zeke isn't feeling good, body aches, whatever. Luckily, I had to puke bag with, he was like, I don't feel like I need to puke. But we got like an hour in, so we were getting close to Two Harbors, and then he started grabbing the bag and he's like, I don't feel good or whatever. And I was like, okay, we're gonna do a pit stop. Drake and I need to eat lunch. I know you don't want to eat because he's not feeling good. So $1. Oh wait, is that somebody becoming a patron or is somebody pledging that? Let's see.
We don't know.
I don't know. It doesn't say a
Lewis,
note.
you could make a comment. Yeah. If you're even watching, maybe
he just became a patron because it does do that notification too if they become patrons. So that would be our third one. I don't know. But anyways, got to McDonald's and I ordered Drake's food and I was like, double cheese or 2 cheeseburger meal, blah, blah, blah.
No, patron.
Okay. New patron. What was the name?
They do get to say like,
welcome to the
if you're watching and you become a patron while we're live streaming, you can tell us what to do. It's a little bit of a double dipping.
There you go.
If you're watching, maybe you just got lucky. I don't know. You can make Adam eat jelly beans.
That's not fair. So in the middle of ordering food, Zeke throws up. So I was like, I got done ordering Drake's food, and then all of a sudden, I was like, oh shit. So I I didn't even know what I wanted at that point, and I just looked. I'm like, number 2C with the large Diet Coke, and then that was it. And then like rolled up the window because he was doing the whole, the end of it where you're, nothing's coming out, but you're making the most noise possible. So yeah, that was fun.
Poor kiddo.
But that's the only time, knock on wood, that he has puked. Now he's just feeling miserable. His temperature is up to 102 and all that fun stuff.
So I mean, hopefully it's not COVID, but.
Yeah, it's nothing. And all right. So let's get to the dang episode because we just need to, just in case I need to leave or whatever.
Yeah. Tags.
So you can. Who's the one that just became a patron? Because I want to add that. Lewis. All right, you're gonna say that. Just Lewis. Last name? Anything?
Stanford.
Lewis. I'm gonna write it down just so I have it there. All right, you can become a patron like our 3. You wrote. You said Stanford, and then I started writing Lewis Patreon.
We have an illustrious last namer. Lewis Patreon. The beginner of the Patreon clan.
That's what the whole Patreon is named after. Yep. You can become a patron just like Lewis Stanford, Logan Phillips, and Trav Knight.
Welcome to a meat forest.
That sounds like a fairy tale of a meat forest.
Thank you guys for becoming patrons. You could do that by donating $1 or more. That gets you into the Discord. It helps us out. $5 or more gets you proxies if you so choose each month. And then the higher you move on the tiers, the higher you can get, or the more of the foil proxies you can get. So you move up to the second or the third level, you can start getting foil proxies if you want.
I'm just going to take a jelly bean. I'm assuming that's what he wants to have happen.
All right. Well, I'm not going to do it while I'm talking. Maybe.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
While you're talking about the Secret Lair stuff, we'll get to that. So that is a financial way to support the show. You can also support the show. He is here. Just became a patron. There he is.
You want us to take a jelly bean, right, Lewis?
Yeah, you want us to do a jelly bean because you did it while we're on stream.
You just said your name.
But you can become a patron. That helps support us. You can also become a patron. Not become a patron. The other way you can support the show is donate on the live stream by making us do jelly beans like Lowry's holding in his hand, or like the Malort shots. You can make us take shots, make us suffer, but then it also supports us. Yeah, it's not good.
I wore that shirt today too.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! But that supports us. I mean, but you're also making us do stuff, which is kind of fun. Our faces on Malort it's bad. Like, just take our word for it. If you ever get a chance to take Malort, don't. It's not good.
I think that's the best advice we could give you. It's a magic podcast, but just don't drink the Malort.
Unless you come to SmithCon, then you're obligated to. You don't have to, but we give everybody Malort there. But yeah, it supports us. So supporting us, either Patreon, supporting us on the live stuff, it helps us out. Continue doing what we're doing. If you want the free way to support the show is to subscribe on YouTube. And actually, in a way, if you're watching us on YouTube, that is financially supporting us. Even though it's pennies, it still helps us out. So if you have a choice of listening to us via your car, or if you just, have your whatever you listen to us on, turn on the YouTubes, and that helps us out a bit there too. So YouTube, we have a crap ton of stuff that happens there. We have the deck techs that are going. We have a lot of those. Like, you worked on Rowan.
Rowan signed a war last week, and I did a huge change from there. So I'm probably going to try and do a goldfish tomorrow or Wednesday, and then we're going to try and play on Thursday, right?
Yep. As long as health-wise nothing else goes on through the family, I'm up for Thursday. So we're going to get a Discord Commander game with Will and Rowan, like we talked about. And then what else we got? You had curated MTG. I had proxy time. Do you know what your curated MTG is going to be for tomorrow? No. Do you know what yours was last week?
Friday was Angel's Trumpet, which is 3 mana artifact, and attacking creatures basically have vigilance. And then at the end of everybody's turn, if they didn't attack with a creature, it taps and they take a damage per creature. So each creature that did not attack and is untapped taps and deals you a damage. Includes that's end of turn. All right.
Didn't that get played in a game recently? Who? Mad Dad pledged. All right. Did we get another patron? Is that another Mad Dad we've had before, haven't we? But it's not. I'm not seeing the little notification that we should be taking something. There's no note of like.
No, I think a pledge means that they're becoming a patron.
Yeah.
And I think they were like, yeah, he's going to be shot. All right, $5 gets us a shot. $1 takes a jelly.
Yeah. So
Lewis, you don't have a choice. We're taking a jelly bean in your name. We appreciate you becoming a patron during the cast. I don't know if you planned that out, but. And then sly son of a gun.
I guess Mad Dad, we're just doing a regular shot. We just throwing that in there then?
I think just a regular shot. Yep.
All right.
That's,
let me finish
what's going on. I think we
tag.
just broke a record, by the way, but
oh yeah, that would be. You're right.
That's like 4 in a day, right?
That one
much less a week.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 4 in a day. I think I said if we broke. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to go back and see what I said.
I don't know either.
I don't even know where it is.
I don't know either.
Proxy time. I did that last week. That one was just the new proxies for the month. So I typically try to get 4 in there. I don't remember what I did. It's all Wombo. Oh, it's all Angel stuff. So I did.
Life gain.
Yep, life gain. So it's all Will related stuff. But it's which one did I do? Oh, I got it right here.
Ascendant.
Brain Geyser, Moonshaker, Cavalry, which. Freaking fantastic.
I need a couple of them.
Sarah Ascendant, and what else? I have my list of. I didn't do Omniscience. Did I? I did Archangel of Thune and Ariok Champion. Is that how you say his name?
Whatever. You did 5?
Oh, and I did. I did 6. I did Celestine, the Living Saint, which is from the Warhammer, Warhammer Angel, bringing back recursion, life gain recursion guy. So. Check that out, that video. That's just a short, and then all the proxies get posted and all that fun stuff. Just tons of videos. We got the votings on YouTube. So YouTube that's where you need to subscribe. Like that's the point of it all. You can check us out on Twitter, formerly Twitter, X. There you go, Lowry. X. For as long as it stays free, and then when it's not free, we'll find another platform and we'll start using that. So, but you can direct message us there, or you can shoot us an email at commandersmiths@gmail.com. We're gonna get to Secret Lair right away, but first we have some debts to pay. So let's do these dang jelly beans. Did you already eat yours?
No, I didn't. But
okay. I'm just trying to get one of these out of here.
We'll do.
Oh,
I have a white with yellow pea spots on it.
mine's actually going to be the good one. This one is, it's either going to be toothpaste or blueberry.
Blue.
Yeah, berry
Convenient.
blue. Yeah,
all right. Mine's birthday cake or dirty dishwater.
All right. Flick the bean. Flick the bean. Boop,
Flick the bean.
boop, boop, boop.
Thank you, Lewis.
Mine's toothpaste. Hey, I don't need to brush my teeth tonight.
I already did. I do it with the kids.
I'm gonna grab my little bottle that's over there. Cindy gave me on that Christmas tree, and then we'll take that shot.
So this definitely isn't birthday cake, and it definitely tastes like stink bug way more than it should. I think
mine's,
like the stink bugs just being in there,
I got
like just make everything stinky.
peanut butter whiskey. So I have a screwball.
That's nice. I gotta go get my.
Okay, let me get the Secret Lair all set up here, and then
go get my shot.
okay. Let's see here. We need this little guy. No, that's not the right guy. That's my Discord there. Our Discord. There we go. Let's get rid of that out of there. That was me posting all the stuff there. And we need to bring down this. I'm gonna wait till Lowry gets back and we can hit the whole fun music. All right, here we go. It's a secret. It's a secret lair. It's the next secret.
Not
lair.
anymore.
But first we were taking our shot from our new patrons. Jeez. 2 on stream. No, 1 right before
2 on
stream, 2 on stream, and 1 earlier today. So that's the most in one day. All right, I got it ready. So this is for, who is the one? Oh, Mad Dad? Is that who it was?
Yeah, Mad Dad. Sounds right. Let me check. Mad Dad.
Mad Dad.
All right. Mine's a bit of rum. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for
Angry
becoming a patron.
Yeah, thank you. All right, here we go. I like taking shots that don't taste like shit.
It's not bad. It's just strong. Stronger than I anticipated.
Ooh, I did get the shivers there. All right, so if you guys don't know how this works, we have the Secret Lair. We're going through. Let me see that bad boy. What do you got there? Doctor.
It's a Jamaican rum, I think. I went and bought it for something or other.
All right, so we have the Secret Lair. We're going to go through each Secret Lair drop, and we're going to tell you what the breakpoint is. What the breakpoint is, if you don't know what that is, it's how many it would take for this one to be profitable. By that, I mean, we like Magic. We like collecting. We like having cool cards for our collections. So you want to keep one of these for yourself. So it's basically how many does it take until you get one for free, and then from that point forward, you could make money. So let's say, let's just take a specific drop. Let's say one costs $40, and the total amount that it's worth is like 75 after shipping and everything. What that would mean is that you couldn't buy just 2. Although you really could, that $5 would, cover it. But the 2 wouldn't cover it, because if you bought 2 drops, it'd be $80, and that's not including the shipping and fees there. So you'd have to buy 3 of them. So the break point would be 3. So after 3, you'd be making a profit. You'd keep 1 for yourself. So that's how this is going down. We're going to break this all down, kind of go through. What the hell? Damn it, Jeff. That's a Malort. Oh, no. Is that 1 Malort? That's 1 Malort. Yeah, it's 1 Malort.
It's 1 Malort.
Fuck me. All right. We'll do that in a little bit here.
I guess we got to get to... we should do some stable first.
Okay, so we're going to go through this. We're going to tell you where the breakpoint is. Lowry's going to read the cards. Then we're going to kind of go through it. Then at the very end, we will do the 1 spec to rule them all. So it's...
Mm-hmm.
One spec. one spec to rule them all. So we're each going to pick one that if you just had to go deep on one, that is the one that we would go with. Yeah. So, Lowry, let's get started. Let's not talk about the bundles starting off. Let's just get right into
just into the singletons.
Yep. So,
all right. So you have a foil and non-foil version of the Princess Bride IP and you have 9 cards that come with it.
This is crazy how many cards.
That's pretty big. That's impressive. That's what she said.
I wish she said that.
So you have Princess Buttercup, provincial prince. I guess I just know her as Princess Buttercup, so I said that at the beginning. But whatever.
Oh, can I?
This is basically
kid can't even read.
The 5 colors to say ability. But yeah, I guess I can.
All
right.
She can't even read.
It feels weird
when you hit it on yourself.
Call out myself. Yeah. So that's one of them.
All right.
I like the border. Like it's borderless, but still has like the different arts within.
Yeah.
Like bubble arts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
And so the next one you have is Silence, which is basically
silence.
You know that. Anything with Fezzik in it, I'm gonna love. Andre the Giant was like legendary when I was a kid, so I'm all about that. You have Battle of Wits, which is something that we don't care about because you need 200 cards in it, but it's between Vizek and the pirate Roberts. And that scene, and then you have Vizian, sorry. Which is Baral, Chief of Compliance, which is spot on.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. You have rodents of unusual size, which is pack rats, and that's the discard to make a rat size of as many rats as you have, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
but you can't have unlimited.
Like
you can't have unlimited of these. Wait. Oh no, it is. No. This is the one that you can't.
Right. It's just the one.
Yep.
That you discard a card to.
Like if this was the other rat that allows you to get. That you can have as many of them as you want in a deck, then these would go way up in price. But just the one, it's still cool. Like this is the best version of this rat. So, anyways,
and then you have Wesley, Dread Pirate Roberts, which is a skin of Finn the Fangbringer,
which is me. I mean, it's a good card.
Right,
the
it's
skin
usable.
Is cool. I like this a lot. But
we can talk about this part part at the end. But you have Fezzik, Rhyming Giant, which is Brian Stoutarm.
Yeah.
And then cool card, old school at this point.
Old school, yep.
You have Ingo, which is going to be Samit, voice of Descent. Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm. Is that
was a little off for me, along with Buttercup. But then you have Miracle Max Unemployed, which is Marchesa the Black Rose. Perfect.
Yeah.
On that one.
Yeah.
You're bringing stuff back. Almost dead.
Yeah.
So
nearly
that's
dead.
fantastic.
Is it nearly dead? Nearly dead.
Yeah. It's been a long time.
No, it's a fantastic movie.
And so I think having it be 9 and having like I don't care that
Mad Dad is
Wesley
saying I wish that it said inconceivable. I wanted to see if it said that. It does say it. He said one of the cards should have been inconceivable. It does have it right here. I was like, they can't miss inconceivable.
That's the line.
You need
right
it there.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I dig it. I like the set. 9 cards is perfect for something like this.
Right. And you don't have to do like a whole subset of something. It's just a 9-card drop. And this ends up being one of the better drops because they're giving you 9 cards that are okay. Like there's nothing that's like crazy good. Like it's just out of control. Expensive.
It's not nearly as good as that Lord of the Rings Secret Lair that they did.
Come on.
But that's what I mean though, is that if they were going to go with that quality of card, you better have more than like 3 or 4.
That's a good point. If you would have done 9 cards with the Lord of the Rings old school stuff, then it would have been perfect. But yeah, they didn't do that. They went bad with the Lord of the Rings. This though, on the other hand, so bad. You're looking at non-foils. Let's start with the non-foil side. You're looking at there's only one card that's probably $10, but that's just taking into the account like what the cards they're representing. These skins are probably going to be more than $5 a piece. I bet you're probably going to get more than that. But if you take the bare minimum of you're comparing it to like cards, you're getting a value of non-foils of 50, and then after fees and shipping is 37. So your breakpoint 6. It's a little high on the non-foils, but that's kind of what we always say. Don't go for the non-foils unless you like really like those. Like if you're looking for profit wise, go for the foils. And this is why, because if you break all these down, they're between 10. Well, there's one that's a $5, which even in foil, I can typically sell Secret Lair foils for 10 plus. But I gave one of them 5. Everything else is 10, 16, 20. Silence is a $20. Oh, what did I write there? Oh, Silence has only 2 foil printings, Friday Night Magic and 10th edition. So they're really old and really not really old. 10th edition's really old. Friday Night Magic, I don't remember when that one came out, but that one's very rare. Those are 57 and 35, so I did not compare.
It should be
to
M10.
Yeah.
Not,
sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, M10. 57 and 35. I put it at about 20. And then same with Pack Rat. Pack Rat actually had a Secret Lair, and so that one's an easy one to compare to. That one's hovers around 16 to 20 bucks. So all in all, foil version you're looking at 108 minus fees, which is about 21 bucks. You get to 87. So that's a breakpoint of 2 because you buy 2 of these for 40. That's 80 bucks. You're already $7 up. You get to keep the one for free. The other one pays for itself. So breakpoint 2 with having tons of these cards. A lot of these are legendary. So that's another thing I've been noticing with Secret Lairs is if you have a legendary creature, people want to pimp out their command. I like to pimp out my commanders. I want to get the most unique or coolest version of that commander. You're willing to spend more. And so they tend to go up higher, especially on these special versions. So this one, breakpoint 2 on the foils is where we're at with that. You're going to add something with stuff there. Right?
I personally like this one. I plan on at least getting one. And I think this might come into consideration as well, as the Princess Bride is very well liked.
Mm-hmm.
Like people put it in their top movies of all time
For sure.
and it's a really fun, old-timey, nostalgic movie. You know, it's not as grandiose as Lord of the Rings by any means, and it doesn't have, I don't think, that width of fan base along with the movies and all that.
It's like a cult classic.
Has going on.
It's a cult classic.
Right. It's a cult classic. People love it if they know about it. And I can see people potentially coming in and buying this one that aren't Magic players as well. So, but again, not at the Lord of the Rings level by any means.
Right.
And there's a reason why they're putting this into, like, this is their shot for Princess Bride. Lord of the Rings is getting another re-release. They have a whole set. They have commander decks around it, and they're going to put new cards in, and like that. There's a lot there. So, but I like this. A lot
for sure. All right, Princess Bride. We broke that one down. Let's get to the next one. Then we move into another little IP thing here.
Doctor Who, the Dalek lands. You have a foil and non-foil edition, which is 40-30 respectively. This one has 5 cards in it. You have Concealed Courtyard.
Kaladesh.
What's up?
It's all the Kaladesh.
The Kaladesh lands. So if they come into play and you control 2 or fewer lands, they come into play untapped. So you have Concealed Courtyard, which is black-white. Red-blue one with Spire Bluff Canal. Green-black one, which is Blooming Marsh. Botanical Sanctum, which is green and blue. And then Inspiring Vantage, which is red and white. I don't play these lands personally.
One more.
It is what?
Oh, I
said red, white. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry with that. Sorry.
I was flying here. I'm just.
I thought I had it timed out perfect, hitting the right time. Yeah, that was good. Right. So
I think they look really good.
Yeah.
But what are we seeing?
I think this is the best, obviously our best version, because we haven't had a borderless version of these at this point. Doctor Who doesn't hit me anywhere, so none of this. I'm like. I'm looking at the art. That's all I'm looking at with this.
Yeah.
Your non-foils, you don't really have a breakpoint. Its value is about 40. With your big guy being Spire Bluff Canal, like that one's a $14 card. Everything else is sub $10. It's when you get into foils are a little bit better, because Spire Bluff in foil is a $27 card. Blooming Marsh Inspiring Vantage, and Botanical Sanctum are each $14 to $16 a piece. The Courtyard, Concealed Courtyard is a sub $10 card as well. But when you take in all 5 of those, you get a value of 79 minus fees, which is about 18. You get 61. So what that means is Breakpoint would be 3 because you need to buy 3 of these in order to get one of those
for
free.
one free.
Yeah. Nothing stands out where it's like,
Yeah.
the art's okay. Like, I don't know.
I'm not a Who guy,
Yeah.
and I don't use these cards in my commander decks.
Yeah, that's the other
So
thing. That's a good point.
It doesn't pull anything for me. I will likely skip this one.
Let's hit the next Doctor Who. Now, there's probably some Doctor Who fans out there. I know number 2.
Oh, definitely. Number 2
is a Doctor Who fan, so it might hit them between the eyes with this. But this is all right. So we got what's the next one? Sorry,
Doctor Who, The Weeping Angels. There is a foil and non-foil edition, $40 and $30. This one also has 5 cards in it. First one we'll talk about is Angel of Serenity, which is Return to Ravnica, if I remember right. But ETBs exiling 3 cards from graveyards or play, and then if it dies, they come back into hands and stuff like that. You have Angel of the Ruins, which is 7. I don't even remember what it's a plane cycling one.
Yeah, it's plane cycling.
Okay, I got that. So it's the ETB Exile Artifact and Enchantment one. That's from the Commander decks from a few years ago. Whoops.
What was the
pressing wrong stuff?
Blinding.
All right, next one's going to be Blinding Angel, which when it deals damage, that player has to skip their combat step. I dig that one. I at least play that one. Sublime Archangel. That one's dope, given everything Exalted. I like that one a lot. And then Restoration Angel,
which
ETB
was
at Flash,
a huge expensive card, but is no longer because they've reprinted it like crazy. Blinding Angel, the only thing that I had to note with that is it has 3 old foils ranging from 44 to 75. Those are the only foils of that one. But I did not put it at that. I put it at about $15, I think, for that. Non-foils, you're not even getting to 30. You're getting to $25, and that's before fees. Foils, on the other hand, we get to $59 minus fees. You're at about 48. So Breakpoint is 6, which isn't good. You don't want to buy 6 of these to get one of them free and then start making money.
No.
That's just a little too
These
much.
are at least usable cards, I think. These are ones that I've played with. These are ones that I have 2 in a deck currently. Sublime and the Exiling Artifacts and Enchantments.
For you.
I'm just saying that they are at least usable in this regard.
I know. It's just
I'm still likely not going to buy this one. The only one that's really pulling me is Sublime Archangel. So maybe a single, but singles get so damn expensive and then it gets hard to justify buying it as a single.
Yeah.
So
I'd say
I'll likely pass on this.
The Doctor Who, which they do have the Doctor Who bundle, I believe, and we'll get to that later. The Doctor Who in itself kind of was a swing and a miss. They fit it in there, which is fine, but the cards they picked, not so much. So, all right, we move off of Doctor Who and we get into another IP.
Yeah, the Evil Dead foil edition and non-foil edition.
I'm excited for this one, actually. All
yeah,
right.
I mean, this one is the only spooky one that
one
they could claim in my mind.
Yeah,
but this one
that's
has 6 cards in it. You have Ash, Destined Survivor, which is Pure Steel Paladin.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one there. I don't know. I think I'd prefer this card to be a legend.
Yeah, I think you use it as.
But I get that you're equipping for free and you get the chainsaw there, so I get it. Destroy the Dead.
Give me a second.
Which is
I'll get over there. I had to refresh because page is going goofy on me. Come on, there we go. All right, Destroy the Dead. Go ahead.
All right, so you got Destroy the Dead, which is Vanquish the Horde, which is the destroy all creatures reduced by 1 per creature. You have No Buys Incantation, which is Zombie Apocalypse. I think that's fairly. This has even been longer from when I haven't seen this since college.
Oh yeah,
and so I think I was borrowing Heinzman's when he was out of town or whatever. So this is bringing back all the zombies. You have Kardashian queen. What?
Kardashian queen.
Can't you say that last name? Linda Kandarian?
There you go. I think.
Kandarian. All right.
I think
That's
Kardashian queen is better.
All right, that's the Lich Queen. I like this one as well, but that's a cheap card.
Yeah.
And then you have Cabin of the Dead, which is
this is our money maker.
Field of the Dead.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's a good one.
This is our money maker right there. Yeah. And then
Then
there's
you got
one
a
more
zombie token.
zombie token. All right. Yeah. All right.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
Again, non-foils. We are looking at Field of the Dead is holding this. Well, it's holding this up for the whole drop. Like you feel non-foil foils. You get it's $22, the cheapest version of Field of the Dead. And so you're looking at $47 of value in non-foil minus fees. 37. So your breakpoint is 6. At least you have a breakpoint in the non-foil. Foils, on the other hand, Field of the Dead is a $35 card. You have a couple $15, $10 cards, a couple $5 cards. The zombie tokens I've been generally selling with Secret Lairs around that, foils of them 10 to 15. If you can get a couple of them together, you can sell them for a little bit more, obviously get a little like a lot going. But this one, value-wise, $80 in foil, and then minus fees is 61. So your breakpoint is 3. So it's not bad. It's a breakpoint of 3 for this one. Field of the Dead is really holding this one up, but you are also dealing with another IP. So this could be a little bit higher.
IP type thing.
Yeah, this could go a little bit higher, but like you said, if some of these were more, we had one legendary creature.
Right. I think Ash should have been a legend. Like me and Mad Dad are on the same page here. Like not having Ash. I mean, hey, would you rather have it be a bad legend though? That's like hardly playable.
Right.
Like there's that Innistrad guy. I want to say he's a legend. He might not be though. But he like first strike and like whenever he deals damage to like a zombie, werewolf, or vampire, it destroys them.
That would be a bad one to use.
Might have been, but maybe that wasn't a legend either. So,
but I get what you're saying with
it'd be tough.
The interesting thing could be with these is what are the bonuses? Because could we get his chainsaw arm as one of the bonus things in this? Especially with all these IP ones, are they going to add a specific one like they did with The Walking Dead? Although The Walking Dead was new cards. Same with.
But he was holding the bat, and then the bat became the equipment, right?
No, doesn't his arm? It's been so long, but his arm gets cut off or whatever, and isn't it? Or is that?
Oh, you're talking about Ash. I'm talking about The Walking Dead, where Negan had the bat, and then the bat was an equipment, right?
Yeah. And
so here, Ash
Street Fighter was another one where they did the Hadouken fireball. That one was there, but those were unique cards. They weren't made yet. So these are skins. So they might not do that with this or any of these because they aren't brand new cards. So we'll see.
I would hope that they would do that, like just trying to get more IP in there. Yeah. I feel like that'd be a miss if you get another sliver. So
that's true.
I would.
Here's a sliver. Damn it. All right. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Let's see. What are we at here? We got the Evil Dead. Oh, Creepshow.
What is Creepshow? Is that the?
So I never watched it because I was a Tales from the Crypt guy.
It's not that.
No, it's
that's
not
what
that.
I was thinking. Okay.
No, it's like it's a similar thing to Tales from the Crypt. Kind of like I guess it's rival of that. So we got Creepshow.
Right. Well, this one has 10 cards in it as well.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It says 10.
They're flip sides.
Oh, that's all right. Okay, so this one you have Death Baron, which is 2/2, giving skeletons and zombies death touch, and 1/1. I like that. I can dig that. Backside is all right.
This
comic portion of it.
Gosh.
All right.
Come on, internet pages. It's not working for me.
All right. Second page I'm going to talk about is Noxious Ghoul, which is a 3/3. Did they have it be a girl? Because ghoul.
Okay, wait. There's the backside of Death Baron. Here comes the ghoul. There we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Noxious Ghoul. All right, and then you got the backside of them. So it's kind of doing Like our cereal ones that we had, the secret layers with the
Yeah.
cereal stuff.
Yeah. At least I can read this. So, but it's on the backside. Serial ones you could read too. But this is the one whenever you have a zombie come into play, all non-zombies get -1/-1.
Yeah.
So this seems like it's going to be very. I didn't pre-look at this. So because
This is all new to you right now.
This is you. Yeah. This is it's just as exciting for me as it is everybody watching. This one's Zombie Master. So
old
giving all
school.
your zombies
Swamp Walk and,
yeah, that is old school.
Regeneration, right? Isn't it regeneration?
Yep.
Yeah, regeneration on there.
Oh man, reprint Unholy Grotto. Ugh, okay. I think it's Grotto.
Yeah,
I don't know. It sounds so proper. It just makes me want to punch me. So yeah, Unholy Grotto. That would be a first reprint in my mind. I dig that, and I like the comic stuff on the backside. I don't know if I love it, but I like it. And then you have Grim Grin, Corpse Born. That's the legend one. Well, I guess he is a legend, but you got to sacrifice a creature on tap on 1/1 counter on him. I could dig that. I like that that's in there. And that's the crew of 5.
Yeah. So this one, we'll have a lot of stars on there. Yeah, actually Grotto, 1 foil. The 1 foil is at $60. So did not put it at that. I put it at about 20. Zombie Master has 0 foils from what I could see. Unless there's some judge ones that I couldn't pull up. I was looking for
I don't think so.
I could not find anything with Zombie Master. So that's 0 foils. So I went with that one as well as $20. And the Noxious Ghoul has 1 foil at 34. I did not put it at that as well. I put it at about $20. And then Grim Grin is actually probably the best one to use as your commander. And I have that at 20. And it could go higher because you could use it as your commander. That's all foil. I'm talking non-foil side. What did we have? 48. Breakpoint was 5. So your total value after fees was 38. For foil side, you're at 88, and after fees is 72. So your breakpoint is 3. So that's pretty good. 3 of these, and I'm probably putting this on the low side, because
I think so.
Grim Grin could probably go higher. The first time printing of foils, the one-time printing of foils, those could go higher than what I'm thinking.
Right.
But I like to underestimate so that I get happy when I'm like, oh, it actually is doing a lot better than I was thinking. So this one's pretty good. Breakpoint 3 for foil, and we actually have a breakpoint for non-foil, which is good. Breakpoint 5. So, right. So then we get into our really kind of our last one. I mean, we had the lands. We'll really quick talk about the basics.
We don't have to.
Well, I'll just mention what I always mention with those lands.
Artist Series, John Avon. You have a foil, non-foil edition, $40 and $30 respectively. 4 cards in this one, and this one is stupid. Good.
This one's
Pause. Good.
stupid.
It's crazy. All right. You have Emrakul, the Promised End, which is the one that's reduced by a cost for each type
only
in
has
your graveyard.
1 printing. This is
This is insane that it's even in there,
Yeah.
by the way. But all right. And then you have Sarah Angel.
hell yeah. Well,
I mean, everybody loves it.
I know, but I mean
it's
that
nostalgic, but
was
I don't
really
even...
good back in the day. Now it
was really good.
is terrible, but back in the day, this was amazing.
And then we have Brainstorm, which is at least the second Secret Lair printing of it. So you had something to go for. Then you have Progenitus, which is 3rd or 4th reprinting of that. Probably 4th, at least. Not a bad card. Not a bad card. And that'd be it. But I mean,
Well,
Emrakul.
Emrakul. We both.
Well.
All I have to say is Emrakul.
But-
So, cheapest version is $65. So just there's that. You can't get this any
There's that.
cheaper than $65. Foil, non-foil, because it's only had the 1 printing. I'm guessing when this comes out, because I think we're gonna get a lot of this. That'll get down to about 40. Everything else,
You think just a ton of people are going to buy this one because it's
it makes the
cheaper
most sense.
than getting the single? Yeah, well,
I mean,
people
could-
are people sometimes, and they
that
don't.
is a good point. People are people. But yeah, so $40 is where I'm thinking this one will be for non-foil. at least right away. I guess I should say that in the beginning too. When you're looking at these breakpoints and all that, this is normally a 10 to 16 month. You got to let it mature, and that's from when you get it, not when you buy it. It's when it actually arrives to you, because then everything gets flooded. You get all these hitting the market, and then you have people that will buy it for their collections, and then eventually it trickles down and the price gets up to where I'm kind of talking about. The foil version, the cheapest version that is out there for foil, is $139. I don't think it's going to be there, but I do think this is going to stay pretty high. I put it at 80 because it's got to be higher than the non-foil, right? But I'm not sure. Like, I really don't know where this is going to go.
As a commander player, I have one of these. You can, good for you. But I do plan on buying this one in foil, just so I have a foil version of it, and then I can flip the non-foil that I have. And this might be the one that I spec on.
Yeah.
But this one, it's crazy. It's a crazy good card.
So you take into that account, you take in Brainstorm, Sarah Angel, Progenitus, the special, game day promo, whatever we spec'd on it a while back. That's going for about $20, a little bit more than that, but I think this one will be $20.
I haven't moved it. I still have all mine.
I sold all mine, or traded it. Oh, good for me.
Oh, good for you.
So in non-foil, you're looking at roughly a after fees total value of about 55, maybe higher. It depends on where this settles. Like, I don't know if it's going to settle at 40 or maybe it goes a little higher, but that's a break point of 2 to 3. 2 to 3 is where I have that. Obviously, your foil, you're over $100. You're at like 105 after fees, and your break point's 2. Like, you buy 2 of these, you sell 1 Emrakul, and it pays for everything else. So this one's like the home run of the set. I'm not telling you this is where you need to go, because you're going to probably steal this for 1 spec, but whatever.
You let me have it. I don't know if I would.
We'll see.
I'm still debating in my head. I can think and talk at the same time.
Well, we still have 2 more, and I'll do this while you can think some more and maybe get your Malort ready, because we got to do a Malort shot. So the last 2 is, I keep mentioning this. We used to pay more attention to these. Meditations of Nature. These are basic lands. These are pretty. I like them. They might go. No, they won't go in my Eureka deck, because I was gonna say it kind of has that Asian feel to it. But I already have the Kamigawa ones, so those won't take over that. And they're not quite full art. They're nearly dead. They are nearly full art. Whoops, I was putting it in my cart. I did not want to put it in my cart. I meant to do this. All right, and then we have the pixel lands, which they did pixels before, but they were snow covered. Now we're getting pixel basics. So are you going to be playing these with the other ones? No, because most likely you're playing snow covereds with just snow covered. So they're not really fitting together, but they are pretty. I do like them. But how I typically say, non-foils, you're looking at $5, maybe $10 each, and foils, you're at 10 to 15 for your basic lands and everything. So that's where we're at with all those. They end up being okay. They just aren't big sellers anymore. We get special basic lands in almost every set, and I used to love them so much. I love basic lands because you can use all these in different decks, but to spend a bunch of money on it, I wouldn't on this.
I think that's the big thing. Like, these are they look really good. I agree. The problem is that $30 or $40 price point.
Right.
And if they're basic lands, I either need more of them or less money.
Right. And that's
so
it's really because of how much they put them in standard sets. They're everywhere now. Now the full art foil,
but the standard spot is where you want to put the basics,
right? But
because again, if I want to at least have 4 apiece, I'm spending $120 on basics, which just is unreasonable. You know what I mean? I have to be going goo goo gaga over it. I've only done that twice. You know, I did that for the.
Is that why you have 2 kids?
Well,
I'll give this to myself. I'll give that to myself.
That's fine. No, I mean, I did it with the synth lands and then like the pirate swamp lands and stuff like that. So like they have to be crazy good for me to spend that much money on. And I use them. I'm going to use them.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's the best use of money.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that make
So
sense?
before
Right,
we get
move
in the bundles, I'm just going to say this. If you do the all bundle, what you get everything all at once, everything that's there, foil, non-foil, you save $117. If you get the foil one, you save $61. Non-foil, you save $44. Doctor Who, if you get the foil and non-foil, you save $30. Same with the Avon cards, the lands, and the Princess Bride. You'll save $26 on foil, non-foil $19. And then they have a package of all just the lands. Again, you save $26 on foil, $19 on non-foil. So the bundles, I'll probably do the foil one to save some money, and then I'm gonna go deep on 1 to 2 of these drops. That being said, Lowry, which one? Let's do one spec. Here we go.
In the common tongue, it says one
Spec.
to rule them all, one
Spec.
to fight them, one
Spec.
to bring them all
Giving you time to think.
the darkness.
I think I'm there.
You got it?
I know what I want.
All right. So you got one choice, Lowry. You have to put all your marbles in one basket. Which one would you?
Thanks for aging us.
Yeah.
Marbles. Nobody plays marbles. We didn't even play marbles. I'm gonna go, if I'm going to spec and buy more than one of these, it would be Creepshow.
Creepshow. All right.
Right. Foil Creepshow. Reason being is that zombies are highly played. They're still made new zombies and stuff like that. Grimgrin doesn't do much for me because he's not going to be the premier zombie guy to be used, but that's fine too. But the first foil printings of cards is huge.
That is a good point.
And I think just the usage is going to be there.
It has that double side stuff too, which is very unique and nice.
Right.
Yep.
And like you're saying, the cereal boxes is a decent comparison, and those have gone up quite a bit too. Like they weren't affected by reprints. Italy would have been the best, the best version of that spec if you were to do it again.
You son of a bitch. You're a son of a bitch.
But like here, I think they are used cards. They're lords. Their zombie decks are all over the place. If you went and looked, so I have no problem using them. Selling them, like they're going to be used forever and ever. Amen.
Yep. And these, and I'll add into that is that these will be the premium version of them. No matter, like you said, even if they get reprinted, these are the best version of that, and they're very unique. And I gotta agree. Hey, you threw me off there.
Did I steal yours?
No, well,
I have a feeling I know what you're gonna say, because that's my.
I mean,
likely
okay. I'm gonna kind of cheat.
Lands.
I'm gonna cheat.
All right.
If you're talking specifically financial, I want to make some money and try to come out ahead. Like for $1 to duels line, what would I buy on the $1 to duel lines? I'm gonna go with the John Avon stuff. I'm a little disappointed that they weren't full art.
Cool.
But Emrakul just kind of seals the deal. You really, you could just sell Emrakul and make your money, make more money than you paid for the $40 for this. If
you could buy 100 of them and end up having 100 brainstorms and make money and have one Emrakul as well. But.
There you go. But if you're talking like the wild card of this, I think the Princess Bride one. I think that one is, there's so many in there, and it could be really, really expensive. The cards down the road, like those, a year or 2 years down the road, all of those could be, I could see easily $20-$30 a piece, and then that one ends up being the most expensive. But if you were to tell me right now, I need to try to make this line of my $1 to duels to go bigger, I would do the John Avon one. So, but I like the Creepshow one as well. I think you have a good point there with the first foil printings, because if they get anywhere close to those first foil printings, then that breakpoint is an easy 2. If like that's going to be close to the most expensive one. So, all right, we did it. We got through.
We did it.
We got through. We got to
Under-
do a
under
Malort.
an hour. Yeah.
It's a secret. Again, the breakdown of all of these drops will be in the details below after tonight. You can't look right now because I haven't put them up there yet. But after tonight, I will pop those up there. And if you guys are listening, you can jump on the YouTubes and check out. If you don't even want to listen to or watch the video, you can just jump on there and look at the breakdown of everything. Or just keep rewinding and listening to that part over again to see what we had for that. But I'll put those all up there. Now it's time for Malort. We got to repay our debts because we...
Oh, Noel's pointing out that the everything bundle doesn't come with the...
Oh,
yeah, it's gone away. Gone with
I
the Evil
ruined it.
Dead.
The what? Everything bundle?
Yeah, everything. I
Let me look.
haven't looked. Because again,
Let's pull
this is my day off.
Cards.
when
Everything
Secret
bundle
Lair's
doesn't
around.
come with Evil Dead cards. You might be right. Let's look. Oh, I do want to
That'd be
mention. I forgot to say one thing on that. That also reminds me, is everything's a December 1st ship date, unless you order Doctor Who or Evil Dead. Then it's a December 19th ship date. So if you get a bundle that has either of those 2 in there, you won't get it until around Christmas. If you order anything outside of those 2, you'll get it in December. Are you saying Evil Dead was not in there? Yeah, it looks like.
I think that's what I saw.
And I'm not seeing them on there, so probably right. Because we have Princess Bride there.
Yikes. That is deceptive marketing.
And the thing is, I never like to do the everything bundles, so I guess I didn't pay attention as much I should have on that. I just assumed it was everything because you have Creepshow. What do we got up here? That's
Oh, it says. Oh, it does say with almost everything bundle.
Little bastards. Little bastards.
Should
But
we take a shot?
yep, let's do it. All right, Jeff, you
hurry.
magnificent evil bastard. Wait, are you doing? That's Malort, right?
Yeah, that's more.
Oh, it's just really
it's
dark.
a blue shot glass.
Oh, it's like, you cheater. You can't get away from not taking Malort. All right, here we go, Jeff.
Blue shot. It's metal.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Oh, it's been so long. I got goosebumps. Oh! Me no likey. Oh, it's going across my whole body.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it's been a while. It's been a while.
Fuck. Yep. There's been a while as Stained would once say. Ugh. All right, let's get out of that. All right, what are we doing next?
I don't know. Tournament.
Let's get the tournament results. You have no kid coming over. I think I'm good to go. All right, so let me get out of there. Let's go back to our main screen here. Get off the music. All right, so we had our matchups for this week for our Planeswalker tournament. We are down. This is the semifinals, so we're going to be in the finals this week. We had number 1 seed Oko going against number 4 seed Teferi Time Raveler. And on the other side, we had Ugin, which was a number 10 seed, the OG Ugin, going against the newer Karn. What is it? Karn the Liberated, which was a number 14 seed. Start on your side, your Oko side, because 3 of these are mine. 1 is yours.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, good for you.
As Bill from Woodbury said, Elko. Where do you think your Elko side went?
Still burping up, my lord. I'm gonna say that Oko takes this closer than I want, but still handily. That's my guess.
Where's your percentage on that?
Upper 50s for
That's
Oko.
handily?
That's handily. No, I said not as much as I'd like, but still
Handily.
still like a handy.
All right.
Still
Lucky.
like you're not happy, but you'll take it.
I was gonna go really dirty. I was like, why did you try your mouth there for a little bit? Okay, so then what's the other side? I just want to see your predictions on these before I show.
I'm gonna go with Karn. Karn takes this.
Where are you thinking that?
Handily.
Another
Like
one of those.
double-handily.
Oh,
Double-handily. Yeah.
nice.
Well,
Lucky.
Ugin's huge, so it might be a girl. I don't know. Female. It's a dragon. They
Yeah.
don't just think if that was like how they did genitalia on dragon.
Yeah, just
there's a line of our balls down the street. You can't-
as big of
It's like a Godzilla.
Yeah.
Thing. That's
Have you
Rook's dong.
have you yeah, Garuk's- have you seen The End? The movie The End with like
No, I haven't.
oh. Well, I'll spoil it for you because it is kind of a scary movie, but it's Seth Rogen and all that stuff.
Yeah.
The devil bursts out and has a huge dong that's just swinging. It's a huge devil dong. Yeah. So anyways,
Nice.
so back to our
I'm
Planeswalker.
gonna go with Karn winning in the 60s,
Okay.
likely.
All right.
That's what I'm going with.
I'll tell you this. You got one right. You got one wrong. You got a percentage pretty close and you got one way off. So, let's see. Here's my drum roll. Get my drum roll. Get those drum rolls going.
I'm worried. I'm worried.
Where's the drum? There it is. The finals. It is Oko versus Ugin. So number one overall, Oko is
Okay.
going against Ugin. How it worked out, actually, Ugin only won by 60% over Karn. So Karn...
Okay, 60-40.
Yep. Ugin, the
All right.
Spirit Dragon, took him down. Oko actually won 72% of the votes.
Wow.
Yeah. So actually, I'll say this. Ugin and Karn were at 50-50 with like 70 votes. I posted something on Discord and I was like, holy crap, these are at 50-50. And then this is by far the most voting we've had with these. But then later in the weekend, it kind of pulled away. Oko was like upper 60s the entire time. Like there was never a doubt that...
Never
Excuse
doubt.
me.
Okay. I got a little scared there when you're like, one of them's right, one of them's wrong. I was like, fuck.
All right, so,
So,
we have the
all right.
finals now. We have the finals of the Planeswalker tournament. Oko going against Ugin. So we have an OG going against the Elko, the one that...
Midgey? I'm not worried about this at all.
Oh, somebody's getting cocky. So a number one
Well-
taking on a number, what is Ugin? 10. 1 in 10.
Right.
Fucking 10.
Right. Well, it just tells me that you didn't know what you're doing when your 10th seed gets there to the finals.
how
and
many
my
were
1 seed?
how many were in the semifinals for you?
That doesn't matter. 1. I might have had 1 in the
No, because you
all of
had
the finals. I don't know.
you had Teferi and Lily. Lily went against your Oko. That was yours. That was your little baby there.
Yeah,
Okay.
so there's gonna be. I think it's gonna be good. But I'm surprised that Ugin's there. So I do think Oko takes this one.
Oh, listen to that, guys.
No, that
Larry's
was
getting
the
cocky.
non-cocky version.
Larry's
I think Ugin's
getting-
good,
Larry's
but I
getting
am surprised that is
cocky.
there over a handful of the cards that we have picked. But I guess the matchups just might have been better.
What?
You know what I mean?
Ugin took down Narset.
Right, which seems wrong. Like Narset in my mind is the best, or is the same. Like if it was Narset versus Oko, I'd be worried if that makes sense.
Oh, we got my little
Or
dude.
even if it was like Oko versus Teferi, the last matchup, I'd be more worried about that. Yeah, Liliana Dreadhorde General, like there are some. I think Karn is likely better. I don't know. I think Ugin's overperforming in my mind.
Overshooting.
So that's fine.
Hang on a second.
It's
I
fine.
got a little guy here. What do you want, buddy?
Oh,
Get you crackers. Yeah, we'll go to the store tomorrow and get you mini crackers. All right. Why don't you lay there? We're almost done with this podcast, buddy, and then we'll be done here in a little bit. We got one more thing to do. You're all right? Okay, we're good. There's Zeke, right?
He's probably getting hungry.
Right there. Yeah, he hasn't eaten for 2 days.
That's a good sign, though,
Yeah.
right? If he's getting hungry. Right.
Yeah. You can't hear Lowry, but I hear him in my headphones. And there's some people on here too. Over here.
Yeah, you got to remember that he might think you're talking to my son.
Oh yeah.
Why are you hanging out?
You can see him right there, right? See him? Yep. All right. Okay, so let's so again, the voting for the Planeswalker tournament will be on the community tab on YouTube. So again, that's another reason to subscribe to YouTube, because then you can check that out. All right, so we're gonna move into our last little segment here. Lowry, this is gonna be tough. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you're gonna get past this round. I
understand, because I am actually not feeling anything. I had a lot of mac and cheese for dinner, so I'm assuming that's just soaking it all
good
up.
for you.
No, I'm in trouble.
You
if
had
I'm at 2 shots
Malort?
and 2 beers in and I'm not feeling anything, number one, it means I'm fucked up later. But number two, it means I'm not in the right mind state of mind.
Mind. All
Maybe
right.
I'm drunk.
Let me hit
I
the
don't know.
bit for it. Let's get us going. It's time for everyone's favorite game show, Stump the Smith Savant. All right, if you guys don't know how this game works, I am going to read the flavor text of a card, and Lowry is going to try to guess the card by asking yes or no questions. Every yes, he'll hear this.
Hello, boobies.
Every no, he'll hear this.
Wrong, 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 wrong.
He will get up to 5 wrong guesses before he is considered stumped. He gets up to 3 clues, but if he can get everything about the card but can't get what the card name is, he will get the initials. And if he still has a clue left over, he will get a bonus clue, which should give it away. The card has to be in at least 10,000 EDH rec decks. What else do we need to know here? We are on week 7. And every 3 weeks, we add a card in. And like I mentioned earlier, we have hit week 7. So that is the third ante. And so now we have Blood Moon, the new. Let me just get it out of the sleeve there. It's a foil one. It's a foil Blood Moon. And man, these are pretty damn sexy. And we also have the proxy of the Wombo art. You can't find this art anywhere else, but it's a lighted halfling. And Smothering Tithe, the border breaking foil as well. So these are all up for grabs. If Lowry doesn't get stumped here, we will move on to the next week. Right now, Lowry is 70 and 23. This week, the stumper is Copper the Dog. And if you need to submit suggestions or entries, you email us, or it's me, or direct message me if you're on the Discord. Okay, here we go. I'm going to read the flavor text. I'm going to show you guys here. I have eliminated the chat, but chat can play along to see if they can get it before Lowry does. All right, here we go. The glistening oil had been rendered inert, but planes wouldn't begin to truly heal until every last drop was purged. The glistening oil had been rendered inert, but the planes wouldn't begin to truly heal until every last drop was purged. Did you say shit?
I said shit, which isn't a card, not a guess.
Yeah, I
don't
told
repeat
you,
that.
I
Your
told
son's in the
you.
room.
He-
Don't watch your mouth.
He heard me swear.
You're in trouble now. I am. I'm worried. I will agree.
I told you. I was like, you're gonna have trouble with this one.
I have a feeling this might be really new. Like Aftermath. That would be real rough if that's what it is. Okay, so normally what I try and think is this. So the glistening oil, which is Phyrexia, has been rendered inert, but planes wouldn't begin to truly heal until every last drop was purged. So something. Is it okay? So normally I go permanent, non-permanent, and what is this trying to refer to? probably some type of non-permanent spell, stopping Phyrexia, killing them. What happened there though? There was
Jeff, you're kind
things
of
that
on the right
happened.
track, but then your second throws it off a little bit. Sorry. Go
so
ahead, keep
it could
going.
be March of the Machines, could be Aftermath. I'm worried that it's Aftermath because I didn't buy like any of that. If I just say, is it really new? Can you answer that?
I can. Yes, I can.
I don't want to make it that short. So let's go with, is this a non-permanent type card?
Hello, boobies.
Yes, not helpful, but yes. Let's take a first clue, please.
Which order do I want to do this in? To get you on the right path, I'm going to go because I don't think you're getting this one. This card is only printed in March of the Machines.
Okay.
Aftermath.
Wait, hold on. Oh, it is Aftermath.
It is the
Okay.
Aftermath. It's in
Shit.
15,000 EDH rec decks, and
Okay.
most seen in Narset Enlightened Exile from Aftermath.
Which is an Aftermath card. Yeah.
So
All right.
there's that. Because
So it's a non-permanent card, which is red, white, and or blue. So let's just say it to hear the button again, but is this red, white, and or blue?
it's America.
Hello, boobies.
All right. Yeah. Wow. 15.
That's what I was
decks.
surprised. I was like, this just came out, and it's already in 15,000 EDH rec decks. And then in my head, I was like, I know Lowry did not get this card, like this set. He's screwed.
The glistening oil had been rendered useless, but planes wouldn't begin to truly heal until every last drop was purged. And so it's hard to know if they're referencing like the
Oh,
purge part or
Jacuzzi. Got it.
stopping them. Attaboy. Attaboy.
And Jeff was going,
Um,
I know what it is. I just don't know the name.
I
Or maybe
have no idea. So it's red, white, and or blue. Is this?
we didn't even do a top 10 on this set.
Didn't.
We skipped it. And I think this would have been in there.
No,
if
we did. We did a Fave 5.
Did
from
we?
it. Yeah.
Oh, this might have been.
And
I
I
don't
picked
know if
like
it was
two
in
bad
there.
cards out of my 5. So I just. Yeah, you're right. This is going to be really, really tough. Okay, so there's. I don't think the blue bounce spell is working here. I don't think white kind of is dealing with like removing sparks a little bit. I don't think that's like an enchantment. Red, white, or blue. Oh my god.
You can get more clue. You need clues.
Yeah, I'm going to take a second clue. This.
I guess no. I'll go with the art. I was gonna say I'm working my way backwards. The art features a merfolk extracting what looks to be a certain type of oil from water.
Maybe it is the blue card I'm thinking of.
The art features a merfolk extracting what looks to be a certain type of oil, hence the flavor text, from water.
This might have been on my Fave 5. Is it a blue card?
Hello, boobies.
Well, Merfolk is kind of giving that away too. But
It could be blue or green.
what is the name of that? I mean, it doesn't have to be that either. Is it?
You're trying to remember the casting costs, aren't you?
No, maybe not right now. But this is a bounce type spell.
Hello, boobies.
Yeah, it's funny when you said it. I was like, interesting. He's pretty close there with. You're like, it's a bounce blue. And I was like, that's one of the options.
It's an instant.
Hello, boobies.
Okay, so what is the wording on it? I have vague notions of what it is because this was on my Fave 5, I'm pretty sure. But it is definitely one that I liked, I think, if this is the card I'm thinking. But I don't know why it would be in Narset. Like, it feels like a bad card there. Whoever's doing that.
You would just say build a better deck, right? Wait.
I would. It feels bad to bounce your commander.
I would just say build a better deck.
Is this a blue and one colorless? Or no, hold on. It's a little, two blue, one colorless.
Ooh,
Hello, boobies.
You.
I almost turned it
Yeah.
around. I was gonna say one blue, two colorless, but I had to stop it. I'm glad you don't have fast fingers. That's what she said.
Hey, I'm insulted.
I don't, but I said it, so you'd say that to me. Okay, I have a fairly good idea of what this is. All right, so I kind of want.
No pressure, but if you get this, this is the furthest you've ever been from the Shire.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
She said that from the
That's
Shire.
what she said. This is the furthest you've been. One more step. Okay. I'm taking it. I think it's this name. No. Okay, it's an instant. It bounces all non-land permanents.
Hello, boobies.
Yes,
Oh.
but that's not all. Like it bounced. Like I feel like I should give you a wrong there, because it needs more.
Wrong,
We need more.
wrong,
We need more.
wrong,
We need more. We need more.
wrong.
It does. You are correct.
Right. That's
But there's
no. That's right. It's okay to say there's more, but I can say, if there's a creature with first strike, but other things, and I say it has first strike. You would
okay.
be
That's
like,
why I
yes.
gave you the yes. Yeah, but I'm
Okay.
not giving you the initials yet because there's more to that.
Acceptable.
Let's do that. So
All right.
I take back the one. This is the first time I've scribbled out a check mark of you getting something wrong.
Now I will say that I don't know the other part. All right, so I'm going to take a half blind stab
Jeff
at it,
is
'cause I
saying
have-
that's clearly wrong. But you have it right. Like he has part of it right. But he doesn't have it all right.
I mean, there's who's saying that is clearly wrong?
Jeff.
All right.
There's one thing you're missing. You have it like everything he said is in the sentence. But he's missing one thing. And that's actually in the clue number 2 is what I say in there. And you don't want clue number 2. You want to try to figure this out because then I can give you bonus clues.
I think I just need the initials.
Oh, cocky. All right. You want clue?
I'm just hoping because I think I need.
It's actually
can I
clue
hear
number
the first two clues, please.
Okay. This card was only printed in March of the Machines. The Aftermath. It's in 15,000 EDH rec decks.
Does it say pause in your notes?
It's the line ends and then I go to the other line. Settle down, you fucker. It's most seen in Narset.
Pause for dramatic effect.
It's most seen in whatever a Narset Enlightened Exile from Aftermath.
All right.
And then the art features has a merfolk extracting what looks to be a certain type of oil from water. And
I'll take the third clue.
All right. I'm just seeing what he wrote there. Okay, yeah. I know. No, I get what you're saying there, Jeff. But it is in the sentence. He's just missing something in that whole sentence. So what he said was right, but he's missing something. The text features a return of all permanents excluding 2 types. So you said one of them you're missing the other one. And that's where I was getting at with
Yeah,
that.
that's what I was half assuming. So yeah, you're right. That didn't help. Okay, what I don't remember the exclusion part. Okay, so start thinking about the name or the exclusion. So we know it's 2 blue, colorless, instant, and it's bouncing.
Well, you've already gone through non-land permanents. So I already said that was right.
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah.
going through everything that we know. Right. There are, and so, hold on. Can you repeat that third clue, please?
The text features a return of all permanents excluding 2 types.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So we're saying lands.
Yep.
Hello, boobies.
and
Which you already
then-
gave you the whole movie.
Which I already
Alright.
said. And then
What is the other thing that cannot get bounced?
really? Would that make sense? And then I got to eat my own words? Maybe
Yeah,
I just
you
get this
are.
wrong so I don't
You're
have to eat my own
about
words.
to. You're about to. Because you said it, and I was like, well, it actually kind of makes sense. It's funny because I was like, I want to pull up the other card to show you where you said it doesn't make sense.
All right, so it can't bounce commanders.
Oh no, that is not it.
Wrong.
So it can't bounce legends.
Wrong.
Two wrong?
Yep.
I'm glad I didn't blind guess the name because I now have placed the name to a different card.
So
So-
it didn't work.
So I mean it's a blue bounce spell at 2 blue and a colorless. But it's not this one. Shit. All right. So we're saying that it's bouncing all non-land spell or okay, so it might be walkers. Fuck. So the question ends up being, oh, that could give it a reason why it's bigger, like in more decks than it should be. Ugh. But there wasn't any walkers after the aftermath, like hardly. Shit. I'm sorry, everybody. All right.
When you guess, I'm gonna give you shit for something. There's only a limited amount of choices you can pick.
Right. I'm pretty sure artifacts and enchantments and creatures. And so we're saying planeswalkers, there's potentially legends and potentially commanders. You're saying it's not commanders. You're saying it's not and maybe I wasn't clear enough.
No, you were clear enough.
Like I meant legendary creatures.
Right.
Okay. So then it has. So it can't bounce walkers?
Is that what you're asking?
I guess.
Wrong.
Why would it be walkers? Like you were working it out. There were basically no walkers in Aftermath. They all
Right.
But I guess if you're saying that's why, because all the walkers are gone, but the walkers.
And then maybe it didn't matter.
But yeah, that's what I
Fair.
was gonna give you shit about. You only have a few guesses. 2 guesses left. You're apologizing to Zeke now. He is laying here just waiting for you. Look at him down there. Look at him down there. Say hi, Zeke. There's Zeke.
Battles?
Is that what you're guessing?
Yeah.
Wrong, 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 wrong.
Oh, I said we're so screwed, but it's gonna happen. We're not moving on. As this, you got one more. And it was in your fave 5. I want to pull.
But I haven't played it because it's.
You're gonna say it's bad. It's a 15,000 EDH.
It's a lot.
Right?
Like it hits you a lot, and you'd have to. So it still bounces commanders. It still bounces legends. It still bounces walkers. It still bounces battles. And so.
Yeah, battles would have been tough. Like, I don't think it would have been in 15,000, you know? There's a reason it's in 15,000.
I don't know. I don't know.
You have to guess one of those.
I do. So we're basically. I was very sure it'd be creatures, enchantments, and artifacts. But it's one of those. And maybe I don't like it because it's one of those. That's the reason behind. Which isn't helpful. I guess creatures.
Oh,
Hello, boobies.
you guessed right.
Stupid.
It does not bounce
okay.
creatures. All right, let's even get this. The initials are F-O. F-O.
So what I was guessing was F-A, so I was really close. All right, F-O?
F-O. Let me go through everything again, since this is our last one here, last hurrah. Okay. Flavor text. The glistening oil had been rendered inert, but planes wouldn't begin to truly heal until every last drop was purged. First clue was this card was only printed in March of the Machines, the Aftermath. It's in 15,000 EDH rec decks, most seen in our set Enlightened Exile from Aftermath. The art features a merfolk extracting what looks to be a certain type of oil from water. The text features a return of all permanents, excluding 2 types. You have the initials are FO, because you got everything about it.
I know it's 2 blue and a colorless. It is an instant and bounces all non-creature, non-lands. Wow. All right, I'm going to admit that word that I thought was F-A, I can't remember that either now.
The Malort has kicked in.
It's starting to. Yeah.
What's the F word? Do you have any guess on the F word? Not fuck. Sorry, Zeke.
Hey.
Sorry, Zeke.
Hey. Jeez Louise.
No, those are.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry, Zeke.
You're gonna fail. You're gonna fail again on the first round of the third ante. Copper the dog, or Hog, as I said last week, is gonna be very happy.
I think he's gonna get it. Like.
All right, give me that F word.
I'm coming up with a blank. Blank. I know we're at 20 minutes at this point. It was terrible. It was terrible. Terrible team. Terrible team. Terrible city. Terrible state.
F or the O. Any of them? We just need a guess.
It's not Fallout Boy.
I was ready to hit the button too. You got it. Huzzah!
Hello, Boop.
I mean that's the only thing that's coming to my head, but I don't think it's that. But Fallout.
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
Congratulations, Copper the dog. You have stumped the Smith Savant. All right, Lowry, I'm going to give you some bonus clues here.
All right.
1, I added in to the description of the art. What is another word for extracting?
Good question.
Okay. Well, the bonus clue would be, this is something used to purify water to make it drinkable.
Boiling.
That starts with an F.
Filter out.
There it is. There it is. Filter out is the word.
Damn it. So I had out. Right.
Yeah, you got the out. Well, you
I
didn't say
had
it.
out right. All right. All right.
Congratulations.
Nice job.
Yeah, we won the card.
Goodness gracious me.
So the part that was hard is you said everything. Well, I can't pull that, but you said everything but the non-creature, and that's where Jeff was like, "No, it's wrong." I was like, "Well, he did say everything in there. He just missed this word." So it was like a right, wrong type thing. But,
Right. I can see you saying wrong,
and that's why I initially said wrong.
That one.
And then, but I was like, but everything you said was in the text, so that
Right. I mean, if you would, I would have been mad if you chose it wrong at this point, because I would have wanted that extra clue. Well, at this point, I'm fine with it. I wasn't getting there. So good job. Nice get.
I said congratulations. Congratulations. Copper the dog, you win all 3 of these. Next week we'll be starting over with everything, so we'll be getting a proxy from this latest drop, proxy this last month, so stay tuned for that. Remember to submit those either by email commandersmiths@gmail.com or direct message me on the Discord. That should do it for this week. We will catch you guys next week.
Thanks for listening.
See ya.
Bye.
I love boobs. I'm talking tatas. I love
That was a good one.
boobs.
That was
I'm
hard.
talking for honkers. I love
Congratulations
boobs.
for
Thanks
making it hard.
memories.
I'm hard.
I love
Bye.
boobs.
Lucky.